You're welcome to my YouTube channel. You're welcome to. So in this video, I'm going to show you the behind the scene of how you know, how I got this piece of art. Right, this picture you are seeing on the screen, how I came up with this magic. So I had this shoot, right, and I said, okay, let me actually show you guys the process from beginning, from start to finish, and how I arrive at this particular result. You are going to see the lighting, the positioning, and everything, right? How many lights I use to get this amazing artistry picture, right? So now let's get into it. Okay, so it all started from here. She was an amazing client, right? In fact, she makes everything so easy before the shoot, right? So I already have plan of creating something artistic, something that looks forestry, something unusual, right? I just need something dramatic, right? So, and when I saw the dress, I was like, wow, I have something in mind for a very long time to create like this, right? So why not use this opportunity to create this magic, right? So then I brought this dry tree to place at the back of her, right, to create something forestry, something artistry, right? So now, let me show you the lights I use. If you look at, I use one light as my main light, and I added snoot to the K light. You understand? So the snoot now is the one that created this round light that you are seeing around her, right? So just like I said, I used two lights. So the second light is the backlight that I gelled red. You understand? This one is giving that night view. This is me posting her. In fact, she makes everything so easy, so simple, right? She's so flexible. Like whatever you tell her to do, honestly, she was so in tune with everything, right? And she makes everything so easy and so simple for me. You understand? So we started the shoot. You can see I didn't after I literally got everything from the shoot, right? I literally got everything from the shoot. I didn't do much on the post production, right? So I'm still going to show you what little adjustments I did in Photoshop right after here. So this is me adjusting her dress, trying to arrange it. I also like open it, organize it. You can see the light coming directly to her, right, facing her. So you can see I use snoot to create that round circle that you can see on. That's the main light, right? This is me hanging the cloth. You can see I literally got everything from the shoot, right? I literally got everything from the shoot. I did not, I don't do much from the post production, right? Aside just, you know, uh, slightly retouch, aside just slightly retouching her face and some of the, the skin that are outside, right? So I literally got everything from the shoot because the lighting was perfect, right? So this is how I use basically. So at this point, I showed her the result of this, and she was screaming like, oh my god, this is banger and all." And I said, wow, the world cannot wait what we are cooking here, right? You can literally hear our voice on the ground. Honestly, it was awesome. Guys, if you work to this level, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, and also turn on the notification button so that you can be notified, right, anytime I post content, post valuable content like this, right? So when we're done in the studio, right, just like this, the picture came out just like this, and I moved the picture back, and I moved the picture to Photoshop to just play with the picture a little bit, like, just correct one or two things. This is me moving the picture to Photoshop to just do some little adjustment. Nothing serious was done, right? So after moving the picture, okay, let me increase the light so that we can see it very well. So after moving the picture to Photoshop, just like you're seeing, right? So I just create another layer, then move to camera raw filter to just do some little adjustment that I need to do just to create, to make the picture more pop, and at the same time, like create a little bit of separation between the subject and the background. You understand? And basically what I used um radial gradient. I use radial gradient to do that, right? To just like circle my subject, right? You can see now this is basically what I did, right? So circle my subject now, because what I want to do is just on the subject. Right now I want to a little bit bring the subject away from the background. Like if you're seeing the picture, right, I want it to be more, I want it to be well pronounced, like the subject is separated from the background, you understand? So now, just after, after selecting the subject, right, using a radial gradient, so I just, increase the highlight a little bit, right, to make the subject pop out more, a little bit more, then, and also the shadow a little bit. And I think also the highlight, just bring down the black a little bit to like 4, right? You can see, let me show you the before and after. This is before, after, before, after. You can see now that the subject is looking more pop, the highlights, everything is well pronounced, right? And also increase, add a little bit of exposure, right? Good. So I'm also going to do the same again for the background, right? Just do the same again for the background. This is because I want to add v-neck to the background, right? I want to add v-neck to the background to make it more dramatic, you understand? So this time around, since it is not the subject we want to work, what I did was to invert this circle that I did, right? Because now what is selected now is the subject, and it's not the subject I want to work on. I've worked on the subject before, just like we did in the first instance, in the first place, right? So I'm going to just invert it now. Come to this place, you can see invert, right? Invert the selected area of the mask component, right? So invert it. Now it is the background that is selected now, you understand? So just come down and just increase the highlight a little bit, right? Now drop down the black. You can see now it's creating that v-neck. Can you see it's creating that v-neck? Now you can add a little bit of, came down, then contrast, nothing serious, right? Nothing serious. Now so I also drop down the exposure a little bit to like negative 15, right? So let me show you the before and after now, so that you can see this is before, this is after. Like this is, see the before, this is how it was before, like literally this is how we shot it from the studio, you understand, right? Like the behind the scene I showed you, this is how the thing came out from the, what's it called, from the camera, right? Now this is the little adjust, this is after. Now after, the little adjustment, you can see now it is now looking, well pronounced, everything lightning. So you can see the after now. The after now is now looking pink, it's now looking like really, really great. Now you can see that the separation is now well pronounced, the subject being separated from the background, right? So this is literally what I did, right? Okay, another thing that I did to the picture that I'm not going to show you in this video, because I really don't want to, it's more like a BTS, right? So I really don't want to make this video that long. It's just the screen retouching. If you look at the picture now, let me zoom in and see so that you can see. Now if you look at the picture now, you see that the picture has been retouched, like, right, it has been retouched and color graded. So I've done series of videos on retouching and color grading, right? I've also done countless of videos on also how to use camera raw to color grade your pictures, how to use Capture One to also do your post-production and also color grade your images, right? So I'll drop the link in this video, some of the links of those videos in this video, right, so that you can check them out. So do well to check them out and see how I retouch my images, right? And trust me, you'll be glad you did. I can assure you of that, right? So guys, this is before, this is after, this is before, this is after. So just like I said, I didn't do much in Photoshop, right? So everything literally came from the shot that we got in the studio. Now you can see the snoot. Now you can see the circle that the snoot created, right? After the light falling directly to her face, the snoot also created a circle around her, you can see, right? And see the second light that we added at the background, that I added gel to create this, you know, the whole process, right? Most times, but creativity is not necessarily mean that you must have all the gadgets, you must have everything, right? So if you are creative enough, you can literally use what you have to create magic. Do you understand? So I'm saying this because I've seen some I've seen some newbies in photography who are confused because they don't really have much at their disposal to actually create what they want. But I'm saying this to tell you that with that you have at your disposal, you can create magic with it. Go ahead and be creative with what you have. Do something different, right? Do something unusual, right? Because the world is tired of seeing the usual ways of doing things, right? So do something unusual, be creative, and bring out that creativity, that magician in you. All right, guys, just like I said, I don't want to keep you long in this video, right? So stay tuned and watch more of my videos that I'll be dishing out as far as this channel is concerned. So guys, so if you're just coming into the channel for the very first time, please, and you find value in this video, please do well to give this video a thumbs up, comment, like, subscribe, and also turn on the notification button so that you'll be notified. You'll be the first person to be notified anytime I dish out valuable content like this. And for my returning subscribers, my people from Nigeria, from USA, from India, from Kenya, all over the world, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you and God bless you. So let me know in the comment section what you would want me to talk about in my next video. Maybe there's a particular topic that you are finding difficult to find your way around it in photography, either lightning, color grading, retouching, anything at all that is photography related, right? Do well to let me know in the comment section, and I will do justice to that as soon as possible, right? So stay tuned and see you in my next video. Bye.